Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Despite opposition concerns, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese remains tight-lipped around drone breaches at Williamtown RAF Base. Last month, several unmanned aircraft systems were spotted in restricted airspace above the local military base, with the federal opposition concerned they could be from foreign forces. It follows more than 140 incursions being detected in the 2024-25 financial year at defence airspaces around the country. Anthony Albanese says they're looking into the incidents.
The Defence will work with New South Wales Police on these issues to make sure that the area around the airport can operate safely because that is absolutely critical.
A task force is being set up to address building defects at Newcastle's Calvary Mater Hospital after independent assessors deemed hundreds of assets unsafe or in need of repair. An independent building assessment in March found nearly 300 of 1,200 assets had maintenance, safety or compliance issues. Mould issues were a major factor in wards and operating theatres. The state government has allocated $400 million from the budget to address issues, with water ingress and moisture management to be a priority. The Climate Council is pleased with Tomago Aluminium making the switch to renewable energy in a new state and federal government deal. A total of $3.6 billion will go towards the smelter over the next decade, set to be powered by close to 3 gigawatts of new renewable generation. The Climate Council says the agreement is ensuring the smelter remains an industrial and manufacturing powerhouse for future generations to come. Senior Advisor Ben McLeod says the change to renewable energy is inevitable.
Our coal-fired power plants in Australia are ageing, they're increasingly unreliable, they break down all the time. And as we close those coal-fired power plants and replace them with renewable solar, storage and wind, naturally these big industries will switch over to renewables just as the rest of the country will.
A Newcastle man has been granted conditional bail after Border Force officials allegedly found child abuse material on his phone when he arrived at Sydney's International Airport. The ABF says the 62-year-old arrived on a flight from Thailand on Wednesday and had his baggage and phone searched. He faced Sydney Bail Court yesterday, where he was released on the condition he report to police 3 times a week, surrender his passport and not apply for a new one. He must also stay away from airports and ports. 4 new safe work inspectors are being sent to the Hunter, looking to help prevent psychosocial injury and harm in the local workplaces. The recent graduates are trained with new skills by Safe Work New South Wales in a bid to create safe workspaces through training in mental health services. Work Health and Safety Minister Sophie Kotsis says alongside the in-person services, a new phone service will also be established.
And we're also going to have a psychosocial advisory service for workplaces and businesses that can contact Safe Work for tailor-made advice and as a referral service about supporting workplaces that are asking various questions about mental health in the workplace.
A permanent dredge in the Swansea Channel is expected to start work by the end of the month. Funded by the federal government, it will establish a channel about 60 metres wide and 3 metres deep, removing an estimated 83,000 cubic metres of sand. The sand will be pumped onto 9 Mile Beach to help replenish the coastline and combat erosion. Lake boaties are welcoming the certainty of navigation which the new dredge will provide.
2NURFM Sport.
The Knights NRLW side will kick off Sunday's Indigenous round doubleheader at home against the Canberra Raiders. Jules Kirkpatrick and Simone Carpani return to the side. Meanwhile, Bradman Best and Phoenix Crosland are racing the clock to be fully fit for their 2 p.m. clash with the Titans. Coach Justin Holbrook says they'll need to be at their best atop of the Titans.
They are a real dangerous side. Got a couple of good wins a few weeks back, and they've done it, a bit tougher the last couple of games. So we've got to make sure we're on our game.
Teams are gearing up for the Newcastle Rugby League finals this weekend. Souths will play Central Newcastle at Townsend Oval in their qualifying final tomorrow, while Curry take on the Entrants in an elimination final on Sunday. Both the Bulldogs and the Tigers will be without forward Zach Montgomery and Noah Reid through suspension. And the Wildfires hope to round out their Shoot Shield season with a win when they host Western Sydney tomorrow at Passmore Oval. That's sport. I'm Charlie Proudlock.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 6, 11, 15, 17, 26, 27 and 35, and the Powerball is 11. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.